This is Spawn Steve, my Spawnlocked Ironman account, and we have one goal: to pick up every item spawn across Gillinor. No monster drops, no shops, just the items on the floor and the resources you can get with them. But to reach our goal, we have 5 Grandmaster quests to complete. This is Spawnlocked. Welcome to another episode of Spawn Steve. And the day has finally arrived. Today we are finally doing our first bit of skilling on the account, as well as our first bit of members content. And the first 2 goals I want to take care of is unlocking the skills we do not have access to, which means completing rune mysteries for rune crafting and Druidic Ritual for herb lore. Now there's a bit of a problem with Druidic Ritual, but we'll get to that when we get there. For now, let's start some rune mysteries. Step 1 is of course talking to Duke Horatio. Give me a quest. Give me the research package. Give me the research notes. And give me that quest completed. That is officially our first quest here on the Spawn Steve account. Our next step is going to be starting Druidic Ritual. However, there's a bit of a problem. Druidic Ritual requires we have 4 items: raw bear meat, raw rat meat, raw beef, and raw chicken. Now, while there are spawn drops for a lot of the cooked foods, the raw stuff just doesn't really spawn. So this is our first example about a quest that we have to complete that we need to make an exception for. So obviously that means we're gonna have to kill a bear, a rat, a chicken, and a cow, right? Wrong! Because tucked deep away in the far reaches of Mauritania, in the town of Slepe, in the manor, lies a single raw rat meat spawn. And because I'm only making my exceptions for ones I need to make exceptions for, that spawn is necessary for us to be able to do this quest. Which means, before we can even do Druidic Ritual, we need to complete Priest in Peril. And while that's a pretty easy quest, my stats right now are not good. So we're actually going to start the Druidic Ritual quest now. We will come back once we have the items we need. Because for us to complete Priest in Peril, I think it's best that we just do the Waterfall quest as soon as we can. That should give us the combat level needed to actually do all the fights in that quest, and allow us access into Mauritania, where we will grab the rat meat and finish Druidic Ritual. So with that, we have a long, long walk ahead of us. Oh my god, holy shit, oh my... It's not a Spawn Steve video unless I die a completely avoidable death. I'll grab a bit of food. Alright, White Wolf Mountain attempt number 2. Oh god. I'm just gonna keep eating my cabbages and I should be fine. Whew, and we made it. Maybe all that crop clearing was worth it after all. Hello, I'm here to waterfall your quest. Nope, I don't need any of that. So after accepting the quest, I make my way to the Tree Gnome village, navigate the maze with no outside help, get into the Love Dungeon, get a key, use the key, get a pebble, and make my way to the tomb, where absolutely nothing bad happened. Oh my god, that one shot me, holy shit. God, I suck at this game. So after world hopping for some air runes, a sentence I don't think anyone has ever uttered before, I decided to head over to Falador to world hop for some cooked chicken. Another sentence I think no one has ever uttered before. But after all that, I geared up and tried again. There's this single combat, so if I just keep taking this guy with me, I shouldn't be killed by Big Man? I have more than enough healing to tank this. Oh, it's working. Wonder how far their wander radius is. Oh god, there's another big guy in there. Okay, just keep doing it slowly but surely. I got all the chicken I can need. Okay, I can't run too far. Yeah, okay, thank you. Zombie man, I want you. Okay, skeleton bro. I think I got everything. I think the quest helper is literally trolling. I think this is all I need. And now, I just need to grab some rope from my bank to finish the... Oh, god damn it. Back to Garamja. World hop for rope. I sent it that is never to the waterfall. Place the runes. And waterfall quested. And bam, that is 30 strength and 30 attack. Oh, god, that was worth all of the absolute nonsense I had to do there. But we did it. Fantastic. We even got some mithril seeds as a little bit of a reward. A bit of gold. This was a good quest. I like this quest. But I'm absolutely not walking out of here normally. I am getting the fuck out of here with a home telly. And with that, let's get ready for Priest in Peril. Now, before we do Priest in Peril, we need two things. And the first thing is 50 rune essence, which I'll be doing with a bronze pickaxe. Let's do this. And that is 2 inventories of rune essence. We only need 50 of that, so we got a couple extra, but that's okay. Also, we got up to level 4 mining, which is, I think, the first non-quest experience we've gotten in the game, which is pretty cool. Now, the second thing I need is better food. But because I'm only at level 1, I can't actually cook up any of those potatoes that I got. So that means we're gonna have to use the wheat. And for the wheat, we need these pots. Ugh. And now, to mill more wheat than I've probably ever done in this game so far. Oh god, I have to go back and forth each and every time. Oh, this is terrible. This is rightfully terrible. Alright, and now I can get all the fruits of my labor. Luckily, I can actually just collect them all at once. If I had to come down each and every time, I would just find another way. But that is all the wheat for now. And that is Cook's Assistant completed. That should get us to level 4, I believe? Yes, level 4. Now let's go grab the bucket so we can make some goddamn bread. Oh, thank God they autofill. Oh, that makes this so much nicer. Oh, that is so unfortunate. If just one of these breads didn't burn, then I would have enough experience for 7. But because it burned... Oh, God. May as well do another full run. I think the worst part is just how click-intensive this is. Like... This isn't good experience, this isn't, like, efficient, but it takes so many clicks to get through it. We're just gonna do 8 right now, because we really only need one of these to work, and if it doesn't work after this, I will legitimately find another method. But there it is. Cooking level 7. Now we can finally cook those potatoes for a real food source. May as well just get the last bits of experience here. And with that, we could finally, at long last, cook some real food. Oh, I'm excited. That's level 9, level 10, level 11, level 12, level 13, level 14, and level 15. Okay, so I burned a lot more than I thought I would. About half our potato stack is now sad, burnt potatoes. But you know what? That's okay, because 1, we can always get more. And let me tell you, we're gonna need to get more. But 2, we have 109 fully ready to eat potatoes. Now in the short term, this is gonna be really good food for us. But in the long term, as I'm getting more and more levels in cooking, we're able to take this baked potato and make, you know, baked potato and butter, baked potato and cheese, tuna cheese potato, you know, we can really, this is the base for all of that. So even if we find a new food source in the near future, this is still going to be very good for the future of our cooking journey. One final thing that we're going to do before Priest of Peril is I have steel plate legs and steel plate body in my bank that I cannot use because I have a single defense point. So we're going to go find something to kill and fix that. I think I'm just going to kill some giant rats. Oh, there it is. Raw rat meat. If I could take this, I literally could, and I wouldn't have to go all the way to Mauritania for it. But no, it's available as a spawn, so I can't use that as an exception. And there we are. Oh, I feel so powerful. And for the most part, this is basically going to be our best in slot gear for a long while. At least until I start the smithing grind, which I really don't feel like starting yet. I want to rock these as long as they're viable, which we'll see how long that is. Knock, knock. Alright, off to kill an innocent dog. Just another day in Gillinor. I think I could just face tank this. I don't think I need to flinch this at my combat level. Okay, maybe I do. Maybe I do. Oh, I got... Okay. I have left click set to not attack. Shit. Oh, that has fucked up my whole plan. Okay. Just another day on the Spawn Steve account. Fuck, I'm so bad! Take two, motherfucker. Okay, I feel like this is already going better. Okay, how am I about to win? I just used 2 potatoes. That's the same amount I brought last time. I've done nothing differently. This is... Why? The game just wanted to kill me. What the fuck? And with that out of the way, we could finally continue on the quest, where absolutely nothing bad... Hey, don't show them! Don't, no! Priest in Peril... completed. Alright, 11 levels in prayer. That was so stupid. That was so stupid. I guess we'll, let's equip the Wolfbane for now. But with that surprisingly annoying quest out of the way, we finally have access to Mauritania. So before I do anything stupid again, we are going to go and get that goddamn rat meat. Alright, and after all that walking, we finally made it here to Slepe. There are a couple spawns here, I may as well grab them while I can. Give me the raw shrimp. I need fucking telegrab for the chopped garlic! Okay. And I can't open this door? Alright, we'll come back to this city when we have things. But for now, we are coming down to the sanctuary. And we should just be able to sneak our way into the manor. So don't mind me, Mr. Krav. I'm just going to head upstairs. And, oh, it's right there, raw meat. Raw rat meat. Grab it. Grab it! What do you mean I can't take that since I'm an Ironman? Why? What is that? Okay, no, I gotta go. Okay, oh Jesus Christ. Okay, calm down the trapdoor. Fuck. That's a spawn drop. Why am I prevented from... Okay, I need to do some research. For reasons I cannot explain, this raw rat meat is, for whatever reason, marked as something dropped by another player when it very much is not. And that means that I just spent the last fucking hour and a half getting all the way over here for nothing. You learn something new every day when you're playing on an Ironman. I'm just getting out of here. Alright, add raw rat meat to the list of exceptions. Well, I guess we may as well kill all the other animals we need for the quest. Alright, and we take the raw beef. And we kill chicken for its raw meat. And we kill the bear for its meat. And earlier this episode, I was here killing giant rats, thinking I didn't need their meat. But I was wrong. But that's the beauty of the Spawnlocked account. You learn something new every day. Let's just finish Druidic Ritual. Alright, let's get all these meats soaked. Alright, and after a very unorthodox roadblock, we can finally finish up Druidic Ritual. Yep, Druidic Ritual completed, and we finally have the Herb War skill. Good stuff. From here, I think we're just gonna do a couple of early game quests just to pad out some of our levels. And first on that list, not a quest. I lied. Because we are at my favorite place on Earth, sand crabs. Yeah, as much of a gamer god that I am, my defense stats really were not cutting it. I just feel so naked without protection pairs, but instead of just rushing to get overheads, I figured I'd get a little bit of defense levels. And that is 30 defense. Alright, I think I'm ready to get back to some questing. And for anyone wondering where I got all this stuff in my inventory, I actually had a mysterious old man maze event, and I got this from that, so bonus. The next quest we're going to be doing is Doric's quest, so for that, I need to do some mining. And yes, I will be coming back for all of the Hasidius and really just all the drops in general, but for now we are just focused on questing. Alright, and that should be all the ore we need for not only Doric's quest, but I think this also gets us good for the Knight's Sword. So we're going to do those quests. Alright, here we are, ready to start Doric's quest. Hello, Mr. Doric. I fucking love this quest dialogue. Alright, thanks, Doric. Alright, and we're up to 18. Fantastic. We are back in the wilderness because we need this iron bar because we are about to do the Knight's Sword. And I'm actually just going to do a quick world hop here so I can grab the second bar I need. Alright, and let's I guess go figure out how we're going to do our red berry pie. Alright, and while we're over here grabbing our red berries, I may as well also pick from these cadaver bushes. I also forgot to do so last time we were around. Yep, both of those picked. Both of these picked. Just do a bit of house cleaning while I am in the area. And these cadaver bushes as well. Alright, and now on to the red berry, the actual reason I'm here. Perfect. Alright, and now let's go ahead and cook this and hopefully not burn them. There we go. Alright, and now we have the red berry pies. Fantastic. Off to Thurgo. Alright, let's start up this quest. I was just in Varrock! Alright, Buster, how do I get to Thurgo? There he is. And I might as well just grab the blue right ore while I can. Let's go ahead and head down. Alright, let's mine the blue right ore. Perfect. And we get the hell out of here. Alright, portrait acquired. Thurgo, I have returned. Give me that sword. Alright, but there we are. We have the blue right sword. Alright, time to finish off this goddamn quest and get me my smithing XP. Ooh, 12,000 smithing XP. We're gonna go from level 1 to the level 29. Oh, that never gets old. That is so good. Alright. Next on the list, Vampire Slayer. And if you're wondering about the strength potion, I had a Dr. Jekyll random. But yeah, let's go ahead and start up the quest. Absolutely. Back to Varrock yet again. God, I can't, I can't fucking wait to get teleports. Oh my god. Alright, here's your goddamn drink. Alright, I can do this. A PVM encounter I won't just fucking die in. Yeah, bring it. Oh yeah, we got this. No shot I fucked this up. Fuck yeah, okay. Nope, that was easy. Didn't even need a single potato. I'm getting too worried on these early level bosses, but after the Priest and Peril shenanigans, I think justifiably. And next up on our list, Witch's House. I don't know how many more times I'm gonna do that, like, hype just transition, but we're doing Witch's House. I realized, like, you just be a complete asshole. I feel bad. Alright, I'll get your goddamn ball. I'm at 34.725. I'm fine. And I hope I just don't regret saying that, but I can do this. Alright, breaking and entering. Always fun. While I'm here, might as well just steal some free stuff. Nice. 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 I don't need any of these. Ooh, is that a spawn drop I see? Don't mind if I do. Alright, and the combat begins. God, it may not be dying, but this is taking so goddamn long. Jesus Christ. Final experiment. Oh my god, no. Please don't kill me. Jesus, stop hitting fucking fives! Alright, I think I gotta flinch this fucker. You know what? No, we're just gonna run it. Yeah! Fuck this wolf. God. That was annoying. Alright. I think we're good to get out of here. What the fuck does this witch do all day? Just fucking walk up and down these fucking greens? Do you have any hobbies? Like, I guess you experiment, but you have a sad life, witch. Very quickly, I'm also going to come up here and just steal this key. Thank you. Got your goddamn ball back. Whew, 6,000 hit points experience. That's actually going to boost us quite a few levels, which is very, very well welcomed. From here, I want to focus on one of our early goals of the account, which is leveling our thieving level. To do so, one early quest people often do is Biohazard. Normally, not a hard quest in the slightest. However, Biohazard requires that we complete Plague City, and that's gonna be a bit of a problem, because Plague City requires us to make the hangover cure, which requires a chocolate bar. The only 3 ways I have to do this is Xanaris, which would require me to do Lost City, the Cook's Guild, which would require me to buy a chef's hat, as the only other way for me to get it is by using the teak shells 2 in a player-owned house, which wouldn't be a problem, except it requires gold leaf, which I also have to purchase, so I may as well just purchase the hat. And just for the record, I would still need to get into the Chef's Guild even if I wasn't doing Plague City, because the Chef's Guild has a lot of drops, including that aforementioned chocolate bar. And the third option is by using the chest in the Isle of Souls dungeon, which requires me to already be at level 28 thieving. Now, this wouldn't be too much of an issue if this was just an optional quest I had to do, but it's not. Because I need to do Biohazard so I can do Underground Pass, which would let me do Regicide, which will let me do Mourning Ends Part 1 and 2, which gets me to Song of the Elves. So this quest is a requirement. And with all that in mind, I think we're doing the Cook's Guild. The Cook's Guild has a lot of drops that we do need for the account, and will really help with future cooking grinds. And this is a good excuse to finally start our fishing grind. So for the next little bit, I am going to be fishing and cooking the fish. So I am about to cook a lot of fish. Wish me luck. Fun fact, I don't actually have access to bait on this account. So for the foreseeable future, I'm just doing small fish netting. Yep, we're just gonna be catching raw shrimps and cooking them. Yep. Oh, right, and that is level 10 fishing. And I'm actually going to take a stop here, because now we are going to do fishing contests. But to do that, we need a fishing rod. So we're going Entrana. Yeah, we are here in Entrana because this is probably the easiest place we can get to, where we have access to the fishing rod. So we're actually going to go down to this building by the dock, and we're going to pick up our fishing rod. Now, it's funny because this quest is literally the only place we are going to be able to use this rod, as we, like I mentioned before, don't have access to fish bait of any kind. And I guess while I'm here, let's do a little bit of vacuuming. Alright, we have 2 pieces of seaweed here that I cannot grab, so I guess hopefully by the time I'm back here in Entrana, I have access to Law Runes. Ooh, alright, we got a Evil Bob random. Ooh, Prison Pete. Alright, let's do this again. Perfect. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh my god! Holy shit! Prison Pete! Prison Pete! I'm gonna have to use these very, very carefully, but oh my god, we finally have at least some Law Runes. But with the excitement of vacuuming and those Law Runes behind us, let's start the quest. And that is fishing contest started. Let's head over to Sears Village. And there are only 3 spawns here in Sears Village, I may as well grab them, first of which is yet another bronze axe. Of course, we have the garlic we need for the quest. And over in the ground here, we have a knife. Whenever I get the chance, just do a little bit of vacuuming. We're also going to grab these dwellberries while we are here. Easiest rig tournament I've ever been in. And that is fishing contest complete, which nets us 2,400 fishing experience, which gets us to level 18 fishing. And this is good because this actually allows us to use big net fishing to grab mackerels, which is about twice as good in terms of cooking experience than the shrimp were. But to do that, we need a big fishing net. But before that, we're actually coming into the shortcuts, because believe it or not, there is a spawn here. All over this pub, we have a whole bunch of dwarven stouts. So with that crossed off our list, I think we're good to go find our fishing net. Now, this was going to be the clip where I show you the big net spawn in Port Piscarilius, except I forgot one important thing. It's on this tiny fucking island. Yeah, I somehow forgot that I needed telegraph for this, so on to the next location. Luckily, the next spot is here on the Isle of Souls, which is pretty easy to get to thanks to the minigame telly. There's actually a surprising amount of spawns here on the island, but I will be coming back here into the future for the dungeons, so I'm going to save most of those for then. Right now, we are just here for one thing, and one thing only. This big fishing net. And I may as well grab the hammer while I'm here. And now, back to the fishing grind. Oh, okay, hold up. Alright, we got a casket. I wasn't expecting to get one so soon, but yeah, there is a chance we get a casket through these fishing grinds, and you know what, I'm actually gonna hold off on these, and then at the end of this grind, we'll see how many I've collected, and then we can open them all at once. That's gonna be fun. Alright, we have a bit of a problem. I think I've severely underestimated the amount of junk that I gotta get through all this fishing. And honestly, these being twice as effective in terms of cooking experience, I don't think we're making that up here. So, despite the last clip, I think this is, for now, the end of the big net fishing. But we got 2 caskets from that, so I may as well open those. And I guess while I go ahead and cook these fish, these caskets are interesting. They don't got much, honestly. Really, they are most likely just going to have coins. And if they don't have coins, they may have a gem. But very rarely, they may have a cosmic talisman, which is honestly pretty useful for potential future grinds I want to do if I want to go down the route of just making cosmic runes. but even more rare. Each of these have a 1 in 128 chance to get a crystal key part. So either a loop half or a tooth half. So theoretically, I have roughly a 1 in 16,000 chance that I can get a full crystal key here, which would just be hilarious. But without further ado, let's open it up. Yep, that's about what I thought. it was fun to dream. It was fun to dream. But with that, our short-lived career with our big fishing net is over. Back to our more consistent, more efficient small fishing nets. Alright, see you in a bit. Oh, hello. Alright, be random. Sorry, fishing grind, but we love random events. Okay, our first EXP lamp of the account. I guess here, let me go quickly cook these, and then we'll talk about what we're gonna do with this. Oh, okay, okay, another random thing happened that's interrupted my recording. God fucking damn it. I don't even think I can mine this. I think Herblore is the way to go, and that's pretty much, until further notice, where all of our lamps are going to. So, first lamp of the account, into Herblore. Level 4. Mysterious Old Man random gives me, ooh, a puzzle, or a maze. Let's do a maze. Alright, let's see what we get. Ooh, that's actually really good. That is actually really good. Alright, I have decided that with all these feathers we got here from the maze random, it's probably best and most efficient to go and just grab the flying rod. So, once again, we're back on the fucking isle. And our drop we're looking for is right up here. Yep, there it is, the fly fishing rod. And a plank. Alright, and back to the grind. I was gonna wait till the end of the grind to start clearing a Catherby, but seeing as I'm moving over to Sears Village now, I think it's time to finally vacuum the place. That was a nice little bit of housekeeping, but off to our fishing grind again. Alright, first inventory of the trout. Let's see how this does for rates. Hopefully we don't burn too much. Oh god, 70 apiece is so good. That's like 2.5 times as good as these. Alright, almost 2 levels off of that alone. This is gonna be way faster. God bless the old man. I mean, we could have gotten feathers ourselves, but that would have taken a lot longer and really would not have been very efficient. So they have saved us a lot of time. Alright, this should be the final inventory of fish, and we actually caught our first salmon, which is exciting. And level 32, finally. With this, we can finally go to the Cook's Guild and get the chocolate to start Plague City, to get to Bio City, to begin our thieving training. Whew, this took longer than expected. A lot of little interruptions that changed the course of what we were doing, but I'm glad because look at how fast this is going up with this new method. So glad we got that random. I'll just finish up this inventory and then we will go to the guild. Quick bank check on the food situation. We have quite a bit of food, so we're not going to run out anytime soon. We have to head to Shazian for the hat, so I'm stopping by here on Land's End to get there, and I may as well vacuum up the place while I'm around. And it looks like we got some picking to do. Oh god, that was all just one plant. Alright. Ooh, flax is annoying. I am not looking forward to doing all the flax over by Sears Village, but that's for later me. And one chef hat. Bought. And at long last, we can enter. Man, that took a long time. And there it is. The chocolate bar. Oh god, That took way too long. But we also have a few more picks in here. But with this out of the way, we can finally start Plague City. Alright, we got all of what we need to do Plague City. The last thing I need is just a bit of snape grass, so I may as well just clear out all of this. But before we start this quest, I need to do some picking. Alright, let's start Plague City. Really quickly, we're just going to grab one from the cupboard to say that I did. And we grab the picture. Alright, and down the hole we go. Alright, and while we're here, we actually have a couple of spawn drops we want to pick up. Hello, Mr. Knife. And a chisel, which I think is actually our first one. I guess we'll grab the rotten apple here, even though we are coming back. Alright, now that I've gotten everything this unfortunate little village can give me, let's continue the quest. Alright, and time to make that hangover cure we spent hours trying to get to level 4. And Plague City completed. This should not have been as momentous of a moment as it is, but god damn it, I'm glad. Alright, and let's read the Artie teleport scroll. And now, when we eventually get to that point, we can go ahead and teleport here. Well, time to begin Biohazard. And here it is. Unfortunately, another item that just has to be purchased. There's no way around it. But we got the priest gown and the priest bottom, which actually has decent prayer bonus, but it's nowhere going to be near anything we're going to really use. Alright, and we are starting Biohazard. Let's do this. Alright, and we're going to need these during the quest, so I may as well grab all 3 of these pigeon cages. Alright, a little bit of combat. Let's see if I die. Hopefully I don't. Alright, here's your thing. And we are off to Remington. Luckily I do have a little bit of money, so this isn't going to suck that much, but I absolutely want to drop off all my combat gear. This is weighing me down so fucking badly. So glad we have these fairies. I did not want to walk all the way over to Remington, so 30 coins, well worth it. Alright, off to Vyrewatch again. Alright, we have made our way to Vyrewatch. Let's get our smuggled drugs. You know, in hindsight, I probably didn't need to buy the ground first. I totally could have just waited until this part of the mission, but fuck it. It's all conspiracy, Elena. You gotta listen to me. Your plague is a lie, Jacques. I get that he's, like, a good guy, but, like, if I'm trying to, like, bring to light this actual conspiracy, I don't know why I'm not silenced, but good on you, Eastardy King. And there it is. Biohazard is finally complete. God, that took way longer than it ever needed to, but it was all worth it to jump from level 1 to level 10 thieving. In hindsight, this wasn't that big of a jump, but it still feels important. Also, I never really noticed this picture. This is, like, weirdly, like, a high-definition image. Huh, is that... I mean, this one has a beard, so it's not him. Can I inspect? Really bad portrait. Gotcha. I love this game. And with that, I am gonna call it here for this episode. We finished 12 quests today, and while they all weren't mandatory quests, they all got us just a little bit closer to our main goal of buffing our stats enough to be able to take on the rest of these quests. These are the stats we are leaving off on, and this is our progress on the master plan. And even though we weren't really focused on picking up spawn drops today, we still got 50 new spawn drops added to the collection log. Either way, I am really excited about the future of this account, and if you're enjoying this, please let me know in the comments, because Spawn Steve is not stopping here. And as always, thanks for watching.